Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Caravan of Garbage, where we're taking a look at 4 very public Disney bombs.
We're back to garbage, folks.
We certainly are.
Sometimes people are like, this is actually a good movie. This isn't.
No, maybe some of the ones that we're coming at later, you could maybe argue they have goodish elements.
Well, this isn't the worst movie I've ever seen.
It's certainly not Mason.
It's got one big flaw in it.
What's that?
Well, we'll get to it.
It's not the wig.
Okay, it's got 2 big flaws to it.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I said it.
I can't believe you don't like Jay Baruchel's wig. That's crazy. Please leave a like, because I think right now we're in a very interesting era of Disney where they're scrambling to find a new thing or repair an old thing.
That's right. Disney panic mode. We love to see it.
Exactly. Now, this does happen every couple of decades.
Hey, Disney, you could just ask us. We know.
Yeah.
Just scour our various videos where we talk about Disney properties and stuff that didn't go well, and us sneering at your artistic endeavors, and you'll find a path back to greatness.
Yeah. Just buy something. Just buy something and do that.
Just buy this channel.
Yeah. And do that.
Do whatever you want with it. Repackage these videos. Put them in cinemas.
You could.
Yeah.
They tried to buy Homestar Runner once. Did you know that?
What?
Yeah. And they were like, no.
Well, they probably sent the email to Strongbad. And yeah, he's not having any of that. He would say no just to sabotage his frenemy Homestar Runner.
Or Homsar.
Homestar?
Do people know this?
No. No, only people our age.
Some people know
Only
it.
people our age, so Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
We will, yeah. So Disney, though, at this era in time, when this came out 2010, they were looking for the next big thing.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
Or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Well, exactly. They were looking for a Pirates, a Marvel, which they hadn't bought yet, a Frozen, which they hadn't done yet.
Yeah.
They were looking for a live-action Aladdin, which they hadn't done yet.
So Harry Potter worked, not for them, for their enemies.
And Percy Jackson worked. Not for them.
Not for them. And Pirates of the Caribbean did work.
Yep.
And that is, of course, famously based on not a book or a TV show or anything, but it's based on a ride. So they're like, what other meaningless piece of tat do we have?
Jerry Bruckheimer also.
What do we have already? It's not going to cost us anything.
Yeah.
What about that bit in the movie Fantasia where Mickey Mouse is in a wizard's robe and he's going fiddly and he makes all the brooms and he makes all the brooms dance and what have you. Can we turn that into a 2-hour movie? Can we? Can we?
Yes.
No.
No, we can't. Apparently, and I couldn't find any hard confirmation of this, but this was Nicolas Cage's idea.
Interesting.
He'd worked with Bruckheimer on National Treasures prior to this.
Okay, sure.
And he was interested in exploring a mystic world and playing a character with magical powers.
Okay.
Does Mr. Next not count?
Does
Jonathan Next?
Does Ghost Rider not count? A few years prior or after this?
Prior.
Yeah,
exactly.
He'd already explored a mystical realm.
I completely agree with you, yeah. Also, apparently Fantasia was the first movie Nicolas Cage ever saw in a cinema.
Yeah, he watched it for research before he did this.
Yep.
An hour beforehand.
He wanted to wear a big hat like Van Helsing.
Who doesn't? We're wearing them right now.
That's right. And I guess someone was wrapped up with the idea that you only use 10% of your brain, but magic you use more of your brain.
Like the movie Lucy.
Yes.
Like probably Push.
Probably Push.
Others.
Probably Jumper.
The thing that is obviously not true.
Yeah, exactly. Because we've talked about before, if all of your brain activated at once, it'd be like a car alarm went off in your head and you die.
So it's 10% for like motor functions and eating and et cetera, and then it's 90% for sneering at pop culture properties. So we are almost at capacity over here.
Completely agree. We're going to talk a bit about the story. I think it's got a great opening. Not really. Okay, so here it is. Merlin, he's got 3 mates, and he taught magic too.
This is back in the olden days.
This is back in the old times.
Probably like the 30s or something.
Probably in the 30s or whatever, or the 1700s or the 700s, I don't know. And also there's an evil woman, and she's evil.
Evil woman.
She's the Borg. She's the head of the Borg.
Sure.
And she takes one of Merlin's mates, and it's Alfred Molina, Chocolat's own, and says, why don't you help me and we'll betray Merlin? And then they do, but then Monica Bellucci is like, what if I absorb you? And she absorbs her. And then Nicolas Cage has to trap them in a babushka doll thing situation.
I think they're called Matryoshka dolls.
That's right.
People call them babushka dolls, but it's not.
Well, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in your science.
Wow. Wow.
It is science, yeah?
Someone's not using the full 10% in their brain.
I don't need it. Not for this shit. And so what Nicolas Cage has to do then, he traps them in something called the Grimhold, and that's good. But just before he dies, Merlin says to Nicolas Cage, you got to find the Prime Merlinian.
Yep.
Who's
Awful name.
Who's the next Merlin.
Like a bulletproof monk.
Exactly like a bulletproof monk.
And all this happens in this sequence that I think was meant to be a full sequence with like
Yeah.
actual proper sequencing and dialogue and what have you, but then they chopped it up and added a voiceover or something.
Yeah, it's Ian McShane, I think, doing the voiceover.
It is Ian McShane
who's
doing
not
the
in the
voice.
movie.
He's not in the movie.
Anyways, then there's a wig montage. Then it's the year 2000 and Jimmy Eat World. Did I miss anything?
No, that's it, I think.
So Nicolas Cage is looking for the next
Bulletproof
monk.
Yes,
And
of magic.
That's right. And who will it be?
19-year-old Jay Baruchel. Well, actually, initially it's 10-year-old the kid from Night at the Museum.
Probably.
He's that kid.
Yep.
And that's in the flashback. Mm-hmm. And then, for whatever reason, they
He
want
pisses his pants.
Oh yeah, he pisses. But he doesn't piss his pants. But everybody thinks he pisses his pants.
No, man, he pissed his
And
pants.
a decade later, he still hasn't recovered from that, and now he's Jay Baruchel. Here's the thing,
Dude,
man.
I pissed my pants yesterday, and look at me. I'm fucking flying.
Yeah, and
What?
you're spattering
What?
everywhere.
What?
You got confidence, and I respect
That's
that.
me in the light of the bank. What? I pissed my pants. What?
So the thing about the cast of this movie is, right, you got Nicolas Cage,
Yep.
who 110% commits to everything he's in forever. You got Alfred Molina, who of course was great as Frida's husband,
Yes,
Mr.
that's
Frida.
right, Mr. Frida.
You know
Mr. Frida, tell your wife to stop painting so much.
I shan't be doing that. And he's of course Dr. Octopus, and he can he can put a good spin on Menace, and we've got Monica Bellucci's in this, and that's great.
Yep.
And then we've got Jay Baruchel as 19-year-old. Mm-hmm. Whatever the guy's name is.
Dave Baruchel.
Dave Baruchel. And Jay Baruchel at the time, I looked it up, was 28 years old.
Yeah.
And he looks like he's 28 years old.
Absolutely, he does.
And look,
And he's like, I don't want to do magic. And I like Jay Baruchel.
Yeah, me too.
He's in the Goon.
when he's a deadbeat stoner in a Judd Apatow movie, he's great.
Yeah.
But in this, he's supposed to be a teenage boy. And look, a little bit of advice, and it's the same thing they did with Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
But worse, exponentially
wow,
worse.
wow.
Because in Percy Jackson,
That movie sucks.
yeah,
Wow.
in Percy Jackson, they were like they got a character who was supposed to be like a tween or a young teen, and they cast a teenager, so there wasn't enough time to age the character up for subsequent movies. But in this, what they've done is they've taken a character who's like, I live an ordinary life, but I always thought I was special, which is like a thing that kids want to, that's a fantasy that kids have.
Kids have that.
And they've given it to this grown-up man who's meant to be a child. A little bit of advice for Disney executives in the 2010s, if you're hearing this.
Jerry Bruckheimer.
Jerry Bruckheimer, if you're listening. Children and tweens and young teenagers can't see adults, like at all. Like, go out into the world, and if you encounter somebody in that demographic, they will look through you like you're not even there. So to present this...
And it's not because they're on their phone.
Yeah.
You're invisible.
Yeah, you're
to
invisible.
them.
So to present this situation on a poster or a trailer and expect children of that age to be excited to look through this magical world through the eyes of this man, you may as well show them a trailer for the movie Michael Clayton, a certified grown-up movie for grown-ups. You know what I mean? They're not... Obviously, this was never going to work.
No. I think also Jay Baruchel has acknowledged since then that, like, there was a moment where he did take a run at being, like, like a leading, cool kind of guy.
Yeah. And
he very quickly went, this is not my lane. He's a director also. He's directed one of the Goon movies at least.
Oh.
And I think that's good. But yeah.
Still Goon 2, still Goonin'.
Goon 2's still Goonin'. But I will say this of this movie.
Yes.
There's a lot of real practical effects.
Like somebody getting hit in the nuts.
That's a big part of
with
it.
a lightning bolt. They actually shot Jay Baruchel in his testicles with a lightning bolt.
Nicolas Cage insisted.
That's right.
But, there's like real fire on set and people are blasted with air cannons when they're thrown. The confetti that they used.
Everybody's being flung about.
Yeah, it's
Are we
flung
going to talk about what magic can and cannot do in this universe?
It goes blam.
You can fling people. There's so much flinging.
Yeah, that's your go-to.
That's your go-to as a fling.
Yeah.
But you can also, like, telekinesis a bunch of needles at somebody.
Oh,
you
yeah.
You can make a dragon belt buckle turn into a real dragon.
Yep.
You can masquerade as the police.
Oh, yeah.
You can
you can put someone in a mirror.
put somebody in a mirror.
I mean, I would say
You can believe in yourself.
You can believe
You can
in
wear
yourself.
a ring with a dragon on it and believe in
and your
yourself.
Green Lantern.
That's right.
But then you don't need your Green Lantern dragon ring.
And then maybe if you develop, to your utmost power, you might be able to kiss a girl. He's there and he's all, I don't know. Oh, this girl I haven't seen in 10 years, the love of my life. Maybe I'll get to hold hands with her.
Shut up, dork.
Get a mortgage. What are you doing? You're 28 years old.
I also think in this era, people don't want magic. People were waiting for Doctor Strange. They wanted it done in a Marvel movie where it was contained in a world where whatever. They don't want this standalone magic nonsense, which is loosely based on a thing people vaguely remember, Mason. I will say that it does do the mirror dimension before Doctor Strange did.
That's true.
It doesn't do it better, but it does do it. Yeah.
I would say generally the effects are quite good.
Yes,
I think.
agreed.
They took the time, they made some calls, and it all mostly works. It's just it's that world of well, you use the power of your energy from your brain, and then it makes the molecules, and then you can do anything you want. Or something, I don't know. Wave a ring.
Do you need a book? Maybe, I don't know.
Here's a book, you can look at it.
You don't have to look at it, though.
You can leave it there.
Yeah, you can leave it there. It's small, sometimes it's small. It's big, though, also.
Got your picture in it.
Yeah, your picture's in this book. Do you want to look at this vase? It's got a guy in it. He's got a dragon on his tongue. You can make a dragon for you. No, you can't make a well, you can make it against you. You make a dragon against you, and that's good. Toby Kebbell is in this playing Jay from The Inbetweeners. That's fun.
Dragons Against You would be such a band that would be around
in
this era.
2010.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
Yeah, Toby Kebbell is in this. He's like a Chris Angel kind of guy.
Yeah, but he is playing it like Jay from The Inbetweeners.
Yes, that's true.
Speaking of bands, though, the love interest in this, it's so funny because she does this underground radio show for a college university, and one of the songs that she plays is Secrets by One Republic. Which I think is fucking hilarious. And don't get me wrong, I'm a huge One Republic fan, Mason.
Yeah.
You know that.
If there was only one Republic fan, you'd be the one.
I would be the only
For
one.
One Republic.
Correct, Mason. Also, they filmed it in a lot of New York places for real.
That's great.
They don't do that anymore.
Nope.
If they need New York in a movie, they film it in Vancouver in front of a green screen.
That's right. And then someone said, why don't we just skip Vancouver? Why don't we film in a cupboard in a green screen?
What do you think of this Ant-Man movie? Ant-Man 3. We don't like it. Stop filming your movies in a cupboard, man. It's no good. Yeah, it looks like a movie.
Absolutely.
There's a vase, as mentioned, has got a bunch of dudes in it. There's also nothing wrong with Nicolas Cage and Alfred Molina sword fighting each other or whatever.
That's true.
And pushing each other into mirrors or whatever.
Oh, you can make a sword move. You can telekinesis a sword.
Dude,
That's
you can
pretty good.
telekinesis a sword.
You can turn a decorative eagle on a roof into a real eagle, but it's a metal eagle.
It's a metal eagle.
You can
They made a practical puppet for that as well.
You can turn a wolf into a little dog.
A wolf can be a little
But
dog.
then you can turn a dog into a pane of glass or something.
But that dog also initially was in a photo or something.
Yeah, maybe they turned him back into a photo.
Dude, look at this photograph.
You can just do this with the electrical nature of your brain.
If you can unlock all 100%
If you can unlock.
of it
That's right,
happening. Yeah. I think when it's Alfred Molina and Nicolas Cage alone,
That's a good combo.
I'm okay with this.
That's a great combo.
Now, there is a rule that people ascribe to, and I don't necessarily believe in this, but they say the sillier the Nicolas Cage wig, the sillier the movie. And I think maybe when you get to a movie like Pig, that's not the case, but this is very much that era. Next, what else was he doing? That one where he was blonde and he was driving around or whatever, that was one of them.
Drive Angry?
Maybe. Do you remember when he did Gone in 60 Seconds? He did that too, but he also did Drive Angry.
Yeah.
And then he's doing like The Weatherman, and he's got a sensible haircut.
That's true.
You just-
The Family Man, he's got a sensible
He's
haircut.
so sensible.
Lord of War, sensible haircut?
Sensible-ish, I would say, because that's
sensible-ish.
certainly, there's some farcical elements to the
That's
Lord
so
of War,
true,
Mason.
isn't it? Yeah.
I'm happy to admit that. Jay Baruchel pissed his pants.
See, it should have been the little kid teaming up with Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
That would have made more sense. But I guess I guess you need Jay Baruchel to be running around and jumping off subway platforms and whatever. I guess you can't get a kid to do
Dude,
that.
you can pay a kid to run around. They'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
don't
should get
have
a little stunt man.
Yeah, a little stunt guy, whatever. It's
Yeah.
fine. Don't worry about it. Get Peter Dinklage
I'll
or
piss my
whatever.
pants. That's the little stunt guy.
Yeah, cool, man.
He pisses his pants and then he gives the thumbs up to the director.
Oh, hell yeah.
Everybody applauds
Woo!
on set. He's
Now
done
that's
he's done
movie
folks.
making. I guess also this whole...
That's picture lock on stuntman pissing his pants.
I guess also this whole movie, the entire thing is built around they want to do a live action version of the Mops and Brooms, etc. homage, which was in Fantasia.
Sure,
It does feel like an obligation in watching it though. I know it's like, yeah, technically it's very impressive and a lot of it is practical and all of that, but just watching this, I'm like, I don't care about cleaning up a room. I don't give a shit about this.
Get a guy in.
Get a guy in.
It'd probably be an app at this point.
Probably a little guy you can get in, or a kid, or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
And they give you the thumbs up. And be like, I pissed my pants, or whatever. Yeah.
Well, now you got to hire him again
to
clean up the piss.
Yeah. I just think, like, if you're going to do mops and buckets or whatever, it kind of has to be
relevant to the plot?
Well, for one, it's not relevant to the plot, like, at all. And it just feels like, oh, yeah. Like, that's what it comes across as. Oh yeah. Like
like Usher style?
No, I just mean, like, it's literally just, the response is, I recognize this.
Yes,
And that's not a good enough reason to put anything
No, absolutely
in
not.
anything.
It should have been a sequence where, like, Jay Baruchel's on the run and he has to move the mops and buckets magically to escape or whatever.
That's right. He has to escape or whatever.
You know, whatever.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. This is you explaining the movie to the other patrons of the bank.
Yeah. You know, I was going to watch this with my son.
Yes.
And then I watched, like, the first few minutes. I'm like, I'm not going to put this in his brain.
Sure.
And that's a sign of a bad movie, isn't it?
Well, also, that would suggest to him that if you accidentally piss your pants, or people think you piss your pants at a young age, you won't get over that in it. There's so much shame involved in that you won't get over it for a decade, and everybody you know will know you as the pissy pants guy for the rest of your life or something.
I used to be a primary school teacher. You know this about me.
I thought you were going to say a public pisser, but all right.
No, I piss in private.
Great.
But I used to be a primary school teacher, and let me tell you, I would say 90% of the kids who come through schools piss their pants at some point.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well.
Which is all right.
Well.
Which is all right by me.
Well, not to brag, but that's why they call me the 10%. Because I never did it.
90% is probably an exaggeration. It's probably closer to 50, but it happens a lot, Mason. Piss, vomit, they shit themselves, like just embarrassing stuff all the time. And they're fine. They get over it. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You go to the bank, you piss your pants. It's cool. Anyway, so at the start, it's established that Jay Baruchel, if he wants to do magic, he needs to put a dragon ring on.
Yep.
But like you said, we didn't know this, and the movie never alludes to it, but the power was within him, even though Nicolas Cage is like, you're magic and special and you can do anything.
Yeah, but Nicolas Cage does say, the greatest magicians don't even need a dragon ring.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's obvious that it's going to be like, oh, I can just do this.
Yep.
He sounds like my friend. I'm going to take this out.
Okay, good call.
I'll bleep the name.
Okay.
But you know.
You know who it is, yeah. He's one of the 90%.
Yeah, definitely. Also, Jay Baruchel has like an underground room just filled with Tesla coils.
Yeah. Where do you get the funding for that?
He stole it from the university,
Maybe
presumably.
he stole it, yeah.
Maybe it's because he had a real job. He had a real job in the real world, and he was able to buy it with his real money because he's 28.
Maybe.
I don't know. Anyway, towards the end, Nicolas Cage. Everyone gets out of the vase or whatever. There's layers upon layers of dudes in the vase.
Yeah.
Sometimes they've got a dragon in their tum.
Yeah.
Sometimes a different thing.
Is that some lyrics from this band we mentioned before? There's layers and layers of dudes in the vase.
And so they fight everybody, and they fight the Borg Queen and Monica Bellucci's around and whatever. And then Nicolas Cage.
It's Bellucci.
Bellucci, like I'm saying.
Like Jim Bellucci.
Like Jim Bellucci.
Like Jim Bellucci, yeah. They're brother and sister.
Are they?
Yes.
According to Jim Bellucci.
That's correct.
Okay,
yes.
good. Anyway, Nicolas Cage, they thought he was dead, but he was fine.
He was in his hat.
He's in his hat?
No, I don't know.
No, he just zapped him, didn't he?
Yeah,
magic
probably.
or whatever.
Probably zapped him, yeah.
Yeah. And then he's like, I'm going to take you to France on this bird. No, you're not. What are you talking about? You're going to fly to France exposed on a metal bird across the ocean?
Yep.
What are you talking about, idiot? Don't you have portal shit? What are you doing?
I don't know. You could use, warm yourself up with the 90% of your brain. Or
I
whatever.
guess you could, Mason. Mm-hmm. This has a post-credits. You know this?
No.
Okay, so you see Mickey's hat from The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Like Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke's hat from The Sorcerer's Apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Alfred Molina picks up his hat. Or you think it's Alfred Molina, you don't know.
Oh.
Hinting at a sequel, which was never to come.
Oh.
Or announced, or maybe even thought about.
Sure.
Because for everything I could find about this, I think Disney knew this was not good because they never ever said at any point, maybe this is a universe of something.
I think they probably presented it to an audience of children and tweens and teens. And then after the 90 minutes went past, the kids went, when are you going to show us the movie? There hasn't been anything on the screen. We haven't observed anything. We haven't observed anything. We haven't perceived anything.
No, makes sense. Anyways, it's time for the Saw Trivia, Apprentice Trivia.
I love that.
This is the trivia section of the show.
Yes.
I love that.
I love it.
I'm glad this elicited such a strong reaction from you, Mason, unlike this movie. Toby Kebbell, Drake Stone, and Alfred Molina, Horvath, these are names.
Yes.
Also acted in Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time 2010 in the same year. Brackets,
they?
good movie.
Huh.
Remember that?
No,
Remember that one?
Probably too swarthy for me to
We
recognize
did a
them.
video on it, Mason.
I don't remember him in that.
That was a Jerry Bruckheimer Disney trying to start a thing as well.
That's true.
Big time, Pirates time.
Yeah. Mhm.
This is fun. In the early morning hours of May 4th, 2009, a Ferrari F430 was being driven during filming of a chase sequence, and it lost control and went into the window of a restaurant in Times Square, injuring 2 pedestrians, one of which was struck by a falling lamppost. Filming resumed the following night when another accident occurred. The 2 accidents were blamed on the rain, making the roads slick.
Blame it on the rain.
Making the roads slick.
That's another hit from Bunch of Dragons doing stuff or whatever they were called.
Dragon in your tongue.
I don't even remember a Ferrari in this movie. They cut it?
No, remember the cars are changing into different cars?
Oh, yeah.
How old are you?
I'm a young person.
Yeah, I feel you're Benjamin Buttoning it, so I think you're in your youthful years. That's why you didn't say it.
Soon I won't be able to perceive any of this. Thank God.
Also, you might be like, was this nominated for any awards? You might
I
be like
would
that.
be wondering that.
It was nominated for Choice Summer Movie at the 2010 Teen Choice Awards.
Choice summer movie.
Like a choice you could make.
This is choice. This movie's choice.
Is choice.
Oh, this is an award for a movie where you could make the choice to see it or not see it.
And even if you wanted to see it as a teen or a young man, you couldn't see it.
And as a movie most people have chosen not to watch, it's won the award. They've done it, folks.
They've done it again.
Now to play us off, it's the Dragon guys. Bunch of dragons. Here they are.
On a budget of, you want to take a punt?
110.
150.
Oh, whoa, all right.
Yeah, all right.
All right.
It made 215.3.
Oh, that's not enough.
Yeah, so not a good return. It pretty much disappeared. I'd forgotten about this until I was researching what Disney bombs can we look at. And this came up on some article somewhere. Somebody remembered it.
Oh, great. That's great.
Yeah.
Interesting, it's been 15 years, no attempt at a TV series, Disney Plus, anything.
Yeah, because this isn't a property. That's why.
Yeah,
It's not a franchise.
No, that's
It's just a
true.
random collection of ideas and wigs.
Yeah, that is true.
I think also, like, the main connective tissue is going to be between all these properties is that you go at the end, wow, what a waste of time and money.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like this really speaks to that.
Because there's not even a bit in it where you're like, oh, this movie kind of sucks, but that one sequence, you got to show people that on YouTube or whatever. Hey,
Yeah.
it's a bad movie, but look this scene up or whatever. There isn't one.
No.
Except for him pissing his pants.
Yeah, which
that's
did,
got
that
10
happened.
million views.
Anyways, do you want to hint towards next week?
Yes.
Here it is. John Carter.
Oh, I don't think I've seen it.
I have seen some of it. Maybe I'll show
Interesting.
my son.
Great.
Should I?
But then what you're teaching him is if you're in some sort of accident, you end up on Mars or something?
Oh, yeah, I don't want that.
Does he get fired out of a cannon to Mars or something?
Something
How's
like
he end up there? That's how everybody ended up in Mars back in the old days.
Yeah,
They got fired out of a cannon.
A crystal cannon or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, if you do want to see that early, it's easy. You just go to bigsandwich.co. It's our subscription service.
Subscription service.
Where we do video game let's plays, we do movie commentaries, we do bonus podcasts, thousands of hours of stuff here. It helps support this channel if you are so inclined. Also, we have a podcast, don't we, Mason?
Yes.
It's called The Weekly Planet, isn't it, Mason?
That's right.
Where we talk movies and comics and TV shows, don't we, Mason?
Every week we talk about The Sorcerer's Apprentice. We watch it again and again and again and again.
That's right.
Yeah.
And every week it gets the same
Every
response
week.
from us. We don't like it.
We don't like it. But then we talk about other stuff.
We also do, yeah.
Sometimes Disney movies.
Sometimes we do.
Big time Disney movies.
That's right. It's got its own YouTube channel. It's on Spotify, Apple, etc. if you are interested. Thank you so much to Ben and Lawrence for the edit.
Thank you, Ben and Lawrence.
I can't wait to get back to more movies I'm not that interested in.
Me neither.
Whoa! This guy movies. Is that a thing people say?
No.
You know what I like?
What's that?
Doggo. Fucking
Oh, and somebody just the concept of a doggo.
say dog.
What about Papa? Do you like Papa?
Hate that. Wait,
Interesting.
unless it's an Italian fella.
Oh.
Like, this is my papa. Then I'm
Okay.
like, nice to meet you.
Okay.
Whatever.
Paparino?
Okay, acceptable.
Cappuccino.
Yes, please.
Dogachino.
No.
Baby chino.
Yes.
Interesting.